Yes, 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 we are
Yes, now we
live.
are live. Hello, everyone, and good Thursday afternoon to every one of you. Welcome to our YouTube live chat show, Voices of Courage, Courage to Be You series. I'm Julia Chong, and with me is my partner in crime, Lillian.
Partner in
Partner in
crime.
crime, yeah. Check out Lillian's t-shirt. I don't know whether you want to share or not. She's not wearing her own t-shirt. Yeah. So
Ding,
today,
ding, 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 ding,
ACDC. Ay, ay,
ding.
ay. Yeah, it's her
My,
daughter's
my daughters.
her daughter's t-shirt. Yeah. So how is everybody's Thursday? The time is running so fast, Lillian. Now it's
Yeah,
almost towards the end of August.
my gosh. It's
Yeah, we
like
are getting
blink your
younger
eyes,
by the
it's
day.
September already.
No, we are getting younger every day. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the word shape. So to recap,
Yes.
shape means S is spiritual gifts and telestial gifts. I want to test you. Okay, H is heart,
Hmm,
right?
what
A
you're
is
passionate
ability.
about, right?
Yeah. So A is abilities. And we say that you
Mhm.
actually have a lot of abilities that you have not
Yeah,
surfaced out, not
untapped.
even big.
Yeah, untapped,
Mm.
untapped.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Tuesday, your date personality, which I was not wrong. So sorry, I was preparing for some things.
Wow.
So personality, yeah. What is your
Yes.
personality type? So this is very interesting because after today, we're going to get all the different personality type on our show. And then you can see
Yes.
the same, different. Yeah, we are very excited.
Different, different,
Yeah,
same, 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 same,
yeah,
different,
same,
different.
different. Yeah, very, very excited. Yeah.
Uh,
So today is E. E is for experiences. Yeah.
Experiences.
So,
Yes.
Lilian, what do you have for us today for
Yeah.
experiences?
Experiences. We all go through different, different experiences in life, right? Yeah. So many. Well, I wonder how many of us take stocks, of the experiences in our lives. Yeah. Depending on your age, of course, you don't have to tell, but
Ding, ding,
yeah,
ding.
if you were to like really look back, wow, I think you can lose count of all the experiences in your life. And some experiences in your life will leave a more vivid memory in your memory, and some of the experiences are still haunting you, or some of the experiences you are still, wow, how you pronounce that word, remain, you still
Reminisce,
reminisce,
reminiscing.
yeah, reminiscing those past experiences. Yeah. So, my question to our audience and to ourselves is, what are the narratives that we are giving to our experiences? Because every experiences is actually, if you come to think of it, it's just an event, right? An event are actually very neutral. It's the story, the narratives, the meaning that we give to those experiences that impact us, right? That impact our emotional state, that ultimately also impact our behaviors, yeah, and the decisions that we make. So what are some of the narratives that you give to your experiences that are still very vivid? Because some experiences you like totally forgot already, yeah, but some experiences are still so vivid, be it a negative experiences or a positive experiences. So when you take two experiences, one that give you a very negative emotion and one that give you a very positive emotion, yeah, then you want to look at it, ask yourself, what was the narrative, or what was the story that I gave to these two events, these two experiences, yeah, and how it affects your decision making and your how your behavior and all that. So I know you want me to give my example first, right? You play cheat, are you?
You have to be in your own hot seat.
Yeah, I think yeah, so use two lah, two experiences, right? One is I think everyone likes to go with the negative first, yeah. Then we were
Easier.
easier, yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally, the negative one will come first. Then we end with the positive. Yeah, negative experiences. Wow, I have so many. Which one
Must
should
take you
I
through first, is
share?
it?
Yeah. I think now is exam period. Um, our kids are a lot of our kids are having exam, right? Yeah. So maybe we take experiences relating to exams. Yeah. uh, and because of that, the narrative that I gave to taking exams, or study lah per se, more general, generalize it. The study is that, based on my past experiences, I am not good with numbers. That I'm not good in math. Yeah, because my experience tells me that I fail math. That I can't score in math. Yeah, from secondary school time onwards. Primary school still okay. Primary school can score. Yeah, but the experience and the emotion is not strong and compelling enough, to help me, build up that belief that I am, my attitude towards math. So my past experiences, the story I gave to myself was that I'm not good in math. Lor. So because of that, right, it affected all my decision making and how I see myself. So from then onwards, right, throughout my education years, as long as it comes to numbers, I automatically will feel that, oh no, I'm not good with math. I'm not good with numbers. Yeah, that's the negative one. How about yourself? Let's talk about negative first. Then we talk about our positive experiences.
Uh, Actually, when it comes to when it comes to study, I don't have negative.
Then
I'm
don't use
actually
study
over.
lah. You use something else. Yeah, something else that's negative.
Okay, so I'm not a very sporty sport. Okay, I'm not good in sports. Okay, not good in certain sports.
Mm,
Yeah. So because okay, when it comes to sports, I cannot compete because to me sports is for me is leisure lah. So you ask me to
mm,
compete, I feel very stressed, right? And I think I did mention in a few episodes before, I hate to run. I cannot run. No stamina. So in school, unfortunately, must run, right? Then got that fitness test. I hate the fitness test. I can pass everything except the running. Then running will pull all the score down. So I can't run. I hate running. So come to private school, secondary school, come to JC. That's it. I cannot do my that what do you call that? The fitness thing, right? The 2.4,
mm,
that one that the particular cannot do 2.4. I can't do. So throughout the years growing up, I tell myself I hate running. So that's the narrative. I'm
mm.
not I'm not
That you
a
gave. Mm.
yeah, I'm not a good runner. I hate running and I don't like to run. Don't ask me to go and jog. Don't ask me to do half marathon, Spartan. No, nothing. Yeah, so I can't.
No wonder,
So
no
that's
wonder.
the yeah,
Yeah.
that's that negative narrative. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm totally opposite from you. When it comes to sports, I'm a very, I think according to the Enneagram, my personality type, I'm the body centered, can belongs to the body centered category. So like, yeah, I'm more gut feel, more spontaneous. Anything that involves running, jumping, or physical movements, yeah, I feel
And
that
you
I'm better at it than to calculate numbers.
and you said you love challenges, right? So somebody challenge you to 25 push up, you okay, let's do, right? Or you
Yeah,
give out challenge, right? The last time you did your what's 30 days and then 60 90 day, exercise.
7 minutes
Yeah.
workout. Yeah, things
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, we have some
So
people coming
hmm, yes,
commenting and coming online with us. Hello.
yeah. So there's Anita, virtual
Hello,
heart,
Anita. Yeah.
and
Anita, you
Brenda.
must share. Yeah, Brenda. Anita, share what is the thing, what's your negative experience you must share. Yeah, so Brenda say,
I'm not good with
mm,
numbers. I cannot remember how much people owe me.
well, how much you owe people?
I cannot remember how much people owe you. Ah, jala jala.
But the
Yeah.
funny thing is in school, right? I don't hate numbers. I'm not that good. I still pass, like still pass. That's still an average. But then when I come to what numbers is okay with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like doing graphs, helping my bosses do graphs, and analyzing it or doing like spreadsheets, you need to do figures. No, that's okay with me.
You can tell from my face. I just
I
write
know.
numbers.
Thank
Yeah.
thank the hubby for soybean drink.
Ah, so sweet. So, what are you having for lunch? What are
Yeah.
our audience having for lunch?
Yeah.
Well,
Mala salad for you having for lunch. Make us
yeah.
hungry.
So we have talked about the negative
Negative.
narratives. So what about the positive narratives? Yeah. What are the positive narratives you give to our past experiences?
So, coming, referencing on your study, right? You have that
Mm,
negative study, and then you don't like numbers. For me, mine will be positive. I like to type five. Okay, I like to learn. Of course, not the maths or the arts part, like history, literature, English. These are the things I like to learn. So when I
mm,
went to JC, okay, of course I had to take econs. That is like compulsory, right? And then
mm.
because I was in the arts, right? So I have like literature, I got history. It was like wow, so interesting. All the books that we read, Shakespeare, the how many century poets, the English poets,
Look at all the
uh,
books behind her.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like most of it not on mine. Yeah, all the books, I was like, wow, wow. Then and especially when the lecturers will bring out the essence of the book, like, wow, so interesting. And history, like we learn about Southeast Asian history, all the in India, all their golden era. Wow, that's like, why actually, then I would think like, well, actually, these people are quite brilliant in those times when there's no technology, right? It's
Mm,
amazing. So imagine if they were to live in this era, wow, what kind of things that they can do. So it brings back like very visual for me, like wow, think about wow how brilliant it is during those time when it's the golden era, wow, things are flourishing. Then you learn about the Babylonians, like yeah, like that's me. See, I'm so excited. So even when I say so even when in later as an adult learner, when I do my diploma and when I do my degree, the same level of enthusiasm is still there. I love to learn. It's like wow,
mm.
learning was much knowledge. Then of course need to execute lah. Yeah, so that's mine. So my narrative then become like I love learning. I love to learn, and education is something that is very exciting, very interesting for me. Yeah.
Mm. Wow. Okay. For me, again, I'm kinesthetic learner, more physical. So the positive experiences that I have and the narratives that I give to it is traveling. Yeah, I love to
Mm.
go places. Yeah, I love to visit different places, and the experience is that it's very because I like scenic. Yeah, I like mountains, or resort, beach, or my husband still owe me a field of sunflowers. Yeah. So
You wait, you
yeah,
wait. Got to
yeah,
wait.
he brought me to many places. I'm very thankful for him. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, today we have
um,
to thank our husbands. Thankful
yeah,
Thursday.
because of him, I have the opportunity to really travel every year, of course, except this year. um, but yeah, and to many places, even as far to Moscow and places like that. So I'm very thankful, and I love it. I love it because the sights and scenes, the local, the culture, the people, yeah, everything that I see, feel, sense, and all that, yeah, it gives me a very good vibes, a good feeling. So the emotion was very positive, and therefore the narrative that I give to my experiences is also a very positive one. Then that I love to travel, and I love to see places. I love to see how people, if possible, I would love to not touch and go, that kind of traveling. Yeah, but to really like take some time to immerse
Yep.
in the local way of life, how they, walking down in Austria, or Switzerland, that kind of, and feel the local lifestyle. Yeah. So yeah, that's the a very positive and refreshing narrative that I give to it, to the experience. So yeah, so I have this statement in my right here. I love traveling.
Talk about
I
traveling.
love to travel.
Yeah, I love to travel too, and of course, for us, my family, when we travel, is really a lot of resort places because when the children are young, yeah, they're very active. They like to go to resort, right, like beaches. We do a lot more activities. But I remember one of the travel that I did. So I had a business travel, so I was doing
Mm,
business, but towards the last day, what we do is we always extend 1 or 2 days and just do some sightseeing, right? So I told my
mm,
husband, and I was in Philippines, so I say, hey, coming to Manila.
mm,
Then that's my last day. Come in, and then we just do a 1 day tour, and then we have
mm.
some couple time, no
That's so
children.
sweet.
Yeah, so he came in, and then we did we just put a quite spontaneous. We did a city tour. So
Mm,
because we were already in the city, right? So they took us around, and I remember very clearly one of the place they took us was this the cemetery,
mm,
the War Memorial Cemetery, and it was if I'm not wrong, it was done up by the U.S. and it's
mm,
maintained by I think it's still maintained by the U.S. Manila government, and it
mm.
was the moment you go inside there, when you talk about cemetery, it's scary, right? But the moment you
Yeah.
go inside there, there was peace and tranquility. And then people
Oh.
are very, very respectful. You don't even need to tell them, please do not do this, that. But people are very respectful. They just go in, they don't make noise.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they're talking quietly. So
Yeah.
it's so amazing, so the guide was telling us that, if you see all these crosses,
Mm,
there are some crosses that looks like a Star of David. So that is the
mm,
mark of a Jewish soldier that's been
mm.
buried there. Yeah, and he
Right.
said, and that's the reason why the crosses are so close together is because the coffins are buried vertically down this way to save space. Was it
Mm.
like the five in me, the history of the and I was like, wow, so amazing, right? They thought about all these things. And then when we went into the different segment of like there's a columns or this, they actually drew out and depicted the whole World War and how the US, the allies, came and helped the Philippines. And this. I was like, wow, it was like a very, very touching, a very, very solemn moment for me. And it's like so much to reflect, on our
Mm.
lives. Yeah. So that was a beautiful city tour of all. And then, of course, we went to one of the churches. Very nice. Again, like a lot of history, the church. And then there was a wedding inside there. We cannot really go in there. We got to go to the site. But it was so beautiful. Yeah. So that's
I
the beauty of traveling.
I can tell that you love traveling too.
Oh, yeah, I love, yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
love
But
traveling.
one thing that you mentioned about cemetery and all that, that reminds me of our visit to the catacomb in Paris, I believe. Yeah. So, the skull, they literally built the whole tunnel, the whole underground is all full of all the skeleton and the skull. That wasn't a very nice experience. Yeah.
Of
And
course.
and I mean, it's like when I'm inside there, it's almost like as if I can hear all the screams and all the all the pain of yeah, you're surrounded by skeletons basically. Yeah. So that, yeah, I mean, while you're mentioning that just popped into my head. So experiences will just pop out.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Good and bad ones, right? Yeah.
yes, and again, when the experiences pop out, you see, it always comes with a narrative that you give to it. Yeah, and the narrative, that thought, it always give you an emotion as well. So
Yep.
you notice that the pattern, how our brain or our mind function. Yeah, so that leads to the next question, because is you can see how why we want to talk about experiences and the
Mm,
narratives that we give to it, because the next question is how much of your decisions were decisions that you made were based on your past experiences. Yeah, because of the past experiences, then we tend to, it's a cycle. Is that there is a unconscious cycle that goes on in our brain, how we function. But of course, all these things, I talk about it during coaching and during workshops, trainings. Yeah,
mm,
but we're not going to teach here. So, but but they have the basic understanding that there is an unconscious cycle in our brain. That's why, we make decisions. We unconsciously will be making decisions based on our past experiences. Yeah. And now that we ask this question that is brought up to your awareness, how much of our decisions will make our past experiences? Do you make decisions, you know, based based on past experiences a lot?
Yes and no. I guess
Mm,
it depends on what kind of decision you got to make, right?
mm.
I mean, let's say for example, for example, like you were saying that, oh, let's do Spartan race.
Suggestions, suggestions.
Yeah. No. My decision is no. Anything to do with fitness, no.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
because based
So
on your past experience.
yeah, because and it's that constant narrative that I don't like to run. I cannot run. I don't have the
Mm,
stamina to do all these. It's not even extreme. All these like activities that need a lot of
obstacles.
stamina.
Strength,
No.
strength.
Yeah. Even though there's enough time to train for it, the answer is still no. Yeah, that's my decision because of the past experience. Whereas if you say, "Hey, Julia, you want to take a course on," and I say yes, I will. Yes,
Ah, yeah.
I will not hesitate, right? I'll go. Yeah, yes, I will do it, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's how I would make decision depending on the type of things we want to do and the experiences. Yeah. How about yourself?
Well, I want to do a contrast of that because I want to break this. I want to disrupt this cycle. Yeah, this pattern. So I will use the experience of me doing the public speaking. Yeah. So based
Mm,
on my past experience, the very negative past experience of me getting frozen and blank out and all that at 10 years old, leading the school with a national pledge. That's why I have the fear of public speaking. Yeah, my whole body will react to it, all that negative reaction. Yeah, that was the past experience. So because of that past experiences, right, I made decisions that no, when anyone asks me, can you share something like that, I will nope, 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 nope. Or I will actually not directly say no. I will find an excuse to
get something to
get
share.
out of it, to get out of that situation. Yeah. So because I make my decision based on my past experience, No, no, I'm going to blank out. I'm going to get frozen. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So, but that is not supportive. This is not supportive in my growth, in my personal growth and
Mm,
development. So therefore, the good news is, regardless of how in the past all your decision made right, majority of the decisions that you make is based on experiences. Then the good news is you can break that cycle. Yeah, you can break that cycle because I did. If I can do it, everyone else can because I'm a very ordinary person and you can apply this principle. I'm sure all of us can do that. And yeah, that's why we are doing this. It is a form of public speaking. Yeah, and we can still joke about it and all that. I'm not reacting. My hands are not shaking. Yeah.
yeah.
So the reflection is, how much of your decisions are made based on past experiences, and if you are still stuck in that pattern, the good news is, the experiences doesn't have to be controlling the decisions that you are making.
Yeah, so can I add that to all the
Mm.
audience, if you still do not know now, Lilian is literally reframing your mind. She is slowly going into your mind, reframing. I think she indirectly tell me, go and do, go and run.
No, 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 no. Don't take me wrong.
Yeah, just a joke, because we always tease, the back story is we always tease Lilian as somebody who's very good at reframing people's mind, like conning people. Yeah, but what she
Hey,
say is
that's a
right.
negative statement.
Yeah, that's the
Warning.
reframing your mind. Persuasion, the
Yeah.
power of persuasion. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's true if your past experience is that, and you want to break the cycle to, for your own personal development, and the dog is barking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Better agree. Yeah,
yeah,
read.
yeah. Every time, right? The last time Benji also, I think, agree with you. Yeah.
Quite
So
agree
yeah,
supporter.
so Benji is your supporter. So yes, do something that frightens you. right? Do something that frightens you, and then actually it's not that frightening anymore.
Mm.
Yes, I would think about the running part. Yes, I would think about going and just jogging, not
Yeah,
the
please just
marathon.
start with brisk walking.
No, brisk walking is no problem. There's
Yeah,
no
brisk
problem in
walk
brisk
and talk at the
walking.
same time. Yeah, that's slow jog. And
Yeah, that's the
okay,
problem.
okay.
That's part of the
We should
problem.
work on that.
Yes, yes.
All right. Moving on. Yeah. So having talked about experiences. I mean, it's a very wide topic. You can go very deep. Of course, during this short chit chat, lunchtime, we can't go this deep. Yeah. But if you want to go deep with us, then join us in our programs, our workshops, and training, things like that. But here, just want to leave you with also one of the a statement that I always tell myself, that no experiences are wasted, because they are clues to our purpose in life. Yeah. So our life is peppered with clues. Or with all these experiences are clues. Yeah. What do you think of that? What are your thoughts about this?
Yeah. I okay. So frankly speaking, I don't really think that my experiences are clues to my purpose because I don't relate.
Mm,
I just know that I have purpose. Yeah.
mm,
But now that you are saying that, I think yeah, probably because I think one of it is experiences strengthen us, make us
mm,
stronger. We learn from a lot of different things, right? Even like mentally stronger, emotionally stronger, and with that strength, I mean, the experiences of course teach us a lot of things. But I think in one part of it for me is that if that strength can help me to get to my purpose,
mm,
like because then it's like, oh, my purpose is like that. If I am not learning from my experience, then I'll probably give up because mentally, emotionally, it's just too draining, too tough.
mm,
So I would look at that part, the part of the experiences, is shaping me to
mm,
become a stronger person, better person,
mm,
and even more purposeful person to actually,
mm,
to do the purpose of my life. Yeah.
mm. I mean, it goes back to all the narratives that you give to it, lor.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because how you tell yourself about that experience, then it will point you. They are actually clues to your purpose, but it also depends on the stories that you're giving to it, the meaning that you're giving to it. Yeah. So all these are interrelated, and there are different layers to uncover and address lah. Yeah, but
Mm.
if we understand that, hey, actually, you know, experiences don't have to be wasted. They can be, they are
Yep.
clues to your purpose. Then you want to address it. Then you want to dig deeper. Yeah, look at what the narratives that you're giving to it, and all
Mm-hmm.
that, a lot more. Yeah. So with that, the next question
So many
is.
questions.
I like to ask questions.
Yes, love questions.
So moving forward, yeah, we always have to move forward, right? Cannot,
Yes, we cannot get stuck.
talk and stay here
Mm.
and then nothing happens. Yeah. So moving forward, how would you view your past experiences now? So that is like a homework, right? Yeah. A question for you to, take back, think about it, chew on it, regurgitate it. Yeah, and see how. Yeah, because lunchtime, so need to talk a bit about words that's related to food.
Vegetate.
Chew on it. Regurgitate.
Yeah.
Suddenly I think of the cow got four snacks. Is it? Mm. That's how we learn. Yeah, reflect. Again, what do I always used to say? I
We
always
learn
say,
not from experiences, but with reflection.
yeah,
Wow, I'm such a
reflect.
good student.
Yeah, so we reflect on our past experiences. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it's very important to reflect on our past experiences. And after reflecting it, so now how would you view one very interesting game? Don't say homework
Okay.
like game lah.
Game. Okay. Before you say your game, I have
Ah,
interrupt. Lynette is on.
oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Wow, okay. What is
Hi,
Lynette saying?
Lynette. So
So
true.
true, Julia. the experiences along our journey does not make sense at that point in time, but only when we reflect and look back do we connect the dots. Got this.
Very
Yeah.
good. Okay, another very good student. Reflect. See, so she also said reflect, look back and connect the dots. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
absolutely. So what's the game? I like
The
games.
game. Oh, I lost my train of thought.
Whoops. Okay.
Moving forward,
Not
how would
to,
you view your past experiences? Yeah.
not to sell, never to interrupt. Lilian, that's the game coming on. I also
Yeah.
want
So,
to add one more
oh, okay,
thing.
okay, okay. I remember. I remember. So now that you reflect back on your past experiences, right? So why not, take this time to, see what is the narrative that you gave to it. If there's a negative one, can you give it a new narrative now to the same experience? Okay, the same experience, especially the negative ones. The positive ones, no need. Positive one, you can keep it and reminisce over it, right? You're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
But if the negative ones,
Mm.
can you review, and look at this your past experiences, and then give it a new narratives. Yeah, give it a new narrative to help you to learn and extract the essence and the nuggets of wisdom from the experience to move you and launch you forward. Yeah, that's the game.
Very good game. Yeah. Actually,
Very
few
thinking
thinking
game.
game. Oh, they always yeah, I want to add on to this thing about, reviewing your past, to move forward. When you review your past, don't beat yourself up because of the past. Because some
Mm,
of us tend to, wow, why I like that? Why I did that? Then you start beating yourself. And that's not reflection. We are not asking you to go and look at your past and then beat yourself. And then sometimes you beat yourself, then you trigger all this negative emotion. Then you go through something different. So that's not the, don't go there and stay there. Okay, you just have to just turn around and look back, not turn around and then go back into the past, beat yourself why you didn't do this or why you do this,
mm,
and then
yeah.
start to then start to again maybe develop even more negative narrative. No, that's not the idea. That's to just to turn around, look at it, yeah, and then how you move forward, how what will you how will you view your past experiences. Yeah.
Mm,
So one thing I learned from Lillian is also during the clarity session when I was looking at my businesses that I did and I didn't do well. I tend to
mm,
say, wow, business is hard. Well, learning curve is steep. But the way to do it is just okay. I just learned a lesson. It's lessons in life, right? It's lesson in life. What did I learn? What is my all my takeaways from all
mm,
the things I have done, or maybe I didn't do that I can do
yeah,
now, or what I
yeah.
did wrong that I can do better now. Yeah. So
Mm,
it's really very different when you turn around and look at that.
yeah. And when you do that, you want to disassociate yourself from that, as in, like, you are viewing it as like from the outside, like you're watching a movie. Yeah.
The
So,
mindset,
huh?
Victor's mindset.
Just I said, yeah. So I mean, it's very interesting that we talk about this, because last night actually I just have my son actually requested for a coaching session with me. So yeah, and so I brought him into the whole activity of reviewing back a past event, and what were the narratives that he was giving to it, and therefore how he was feeling it. Yeah, the emotions that you were feeling it. And then now looking back, and being disassociated from it, what is the encouragement that he can give to his old self, the past self that he's seeing in the picture.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and he got all the answers. I know all I did was just
Wow.
ask questions.
That's a
Because
coach, right? You're not supposed to give them solution. Right? You're supposed to ask questions.
I mean,
That's
yeah, he has all the answers in him. It's just that his blind spot, he couldn't see it, and we just guiding him to yeah. And then after the session, I asked him, so how do you feel? He said, I feel very silly. I said, why? It's like, yeah, why did I think like that? Now I feel that I'm in control now. He's in control now. And
yeah,
when he looked back, he was like, that was silly.
yeah,
Yeah. And now he's like empowered. He feel he's in control. He say he's the leader. So yeah. And I was
yeah, and,
like, good, very good.
yeah. And then he can move forward, right? He's not stuck already. He can move forward. Now he
Yeah.
know what to do, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's good. And Anita,
Anita,
Anita has something to say.
out of the blue,
Yeah.
Brenda, I owe you $4.
Because Brenda say, I cannot remember how much
Brenda,
people owe her. So Anita says she owe $4. And what's that
yeah,
$4?
this one, Anita, I know Brenda. I'm not good in
Yeah.
numbers. I don't remember how much people owe you. Okay, Anita owe you
And
$4.
yeah, we are your weakness.
The whole world is in your weakness now.
Your lie.
Okay, let me just stop this. Okay, so yeah, what we want to leave behind with you is these questions. How would you view your past experiences now? If it's a negative one, yeah, give it a new narrative. Yeah, because it will affect the decisions you make moving forward. Yeah.
Yes,
But if you're
absolutely.
still very confused, you still, don't know what to do, how to do, or how to review, how to reflect, yeah, and things like that. And yeah, or you have goals that is still not met, it's still shelved somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Then you can actually connect with us. We can do a clarity session with you. Yeah, to get clarity and focus to help you
Yeah.
move forward.
Yeah, especially if you're really, really keep getting stuck in the past. I think a
Mm,
lot of us are stuck in the past. I mean, of course, we are here now, but our mind is stuck in the past. That's what I learned about myself. My mind is always stuck in the past and it's keep looping and it doesn't want to move forward. Yeah, that's the problem. Our minds need to move forward in order for us to, improve ourselves. In order for us ourselves to move forward, our mind need to move forward. That's very, very important. So don't get
yeah,
stuck in the past. If you find that you're always there, and because your past is bad and then you're always there and then become negative and you become very depressed or this, please,
yeah,
please, please have a session with us. Yeah. And then we'll help you to come out of it and then move forward. You need to move forward. Keep moving forward. Yeah.
yeah. There's something that I want to share. You know that we have already announced, right, within our community. We haven't announced it publicly. Yeah.
So announce now. Drop the bomb. Come on. Come
Drop
on.
the bomb. Drop the bomb. So maybe you give a little bit clue while I type out the link.
Okay. So for the first time ever, or like don't know what announcement. Okay, for the first time ever, wow, Benji is also very excited. For the first time ever, we're gonna organize this boot camp for women only. Women only. It's called Transform with Courage Boot Camp 2020.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Yes.
held in November, and we're gonna have a 4 days of total immersion to help you transform your actions, your awareness, transform your life. So if you're always stuck in the rut, come and
Mm-hmm.
join us. You need this. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, sick and tired of being, always having fear, always living in fear, sick and tired of, always being depressed, come and join us. And if you want to have
Mm.
a better version of yourself, come and join us. And if COVID-19 is here to stay, it's not going away, pandemic crisis, how you going to go through all that? No, don't go through. Right on top of all this, join us.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
what Julia said, first time ever. First
mm,
time ever. Yeah,
yes,
we
for women,
by
from
women.
by women. It really by women, no men. Okay, men cannot join us. Men is not also not our facilitators and not our workshop. Not our trainers. They're all women. And that's so good, right? Because all women can come together to learn, to support
Mm,
each other. Yeah, that's what our community is all about. We want to support you. We want to help you improve in your personal development. And then not only that, right, Lilian, after the boot camp, we got follow up one. We don't rah you after boot camp.
yeah,
Then
it's
you
not
go
about
on.
rah actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we provide Women of Courage Asia community as a free platform for all women to come and learn once a month, right? It's only once a month. You come, you be empowered, inspired. You take away some applications, some tips and strategies and principles that you can apply in your life. Yeah, that's great. And we have different women from different backgrounds coming to share their expertise, share their life stories, and you also get to practice being courageous, to share from a victor's mindset. And that was all great. But we just feel that is just scratching the surface. Yeah,
Yes.
and that's creating awareness. But how about working deeper to really work on your life, your personal development and growth? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to do about it? Yeah, you can resonate with some of the stories that you hear during the empowerment meeting, but
Mm,
all of them who shared, they went through a journey of personal growth and development. They all invested, we all invested in ourselves to grow, yeah, and develop, and that's hard work. Yeah, and many of us invested a lot of investment, yeah, a huge amount of investment in growing ourselves. And but we all learn from different ones, all of trainers and trainers from all over the world. But we are going to consolidate all the essence of what we've learned, and what's applicable for women, because where we learn it from is, there are male trainers, and majority are male trainers. I'm not saying nothing against gender here. It's just that, we are just taking what is applicable for us as females, as women, and consolidate the essence of it, that really apply to us women. Yeah, and giving it back to our community at a very, very affordable investment. Yeah, so you don't have, we already paid the price, the high price, yeah, for it. So we want to offer to our community and the public at large, investment that is one question, one simple question: how much are you worth? Are you able to put down a number for yourself? How much do you think you're worth? What is your value? And the investment that we are talking about to grow ourselves here in this first ever Women by Women's Bootcamp, Transform with Courage, is only less than a Starbucks coffee every day. Yeah, if you multiply that by three, if you can afford a Starbucks coffee every day, or a Yakun breakfast every day, is even less than that. Yeah, you can definitely invest in yourself in this boot camp. That's how much value is, how much the investment that, we are making our best to offer to everyone, because we want to give the best value, and we're bringing the best also. The trainers, we have guest speakers. Yeah, that all this can be found on our website, on our webpage, so you can go and find out more details over there. But what we want to encourage everyone is, because we went through it, it's not easy. We need support. We need mentorship. We need coaching. That's why, there's pre-boot camp work to be done. There's the boot camp work that we actually full immersion, and then there's the post boot camp coaching and journeying together. So great memories, relationships to be made, and most important thing, to see a transformed you. Yeah. So this is our heart. Yeah, this is our heart for everyone. And we have to be very upfront also lah. Seats are limited, because we can only take so many packs, due to the regulation. So we really invite those of you who really want to do something about it and don't know how. Yeah, you want to see a new you want to be, living out your dreams and your destinies. You want to be good at communication. You want to be, having intimate relationship with your family, loved ones. Be in your workplace. Yeah, join us. Yeah, just sharing my heart, yeah, to for about this,
yeah.
because it's really something that we want to contribute. Yeah, it's more about contributing,
Mhm.
because this is
Yeah.
the amount that we are offering is a contribution rather. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm,
mm. Absolutely. Yeah. So do join us because like what Lilian say, this is really for a woman. Who knows woman more than women ourselves, right? We know each other more. We have shared experiences. So sometimes you feel very lonely going through all this. When you come, you realize that you're actually not alone. And even if you're alone, come together. This community is coming together to support each other.
mm,
Yeah. So, it's time to it really, for me is my message will be it's time to transform yourself. We are in the
mm.
new norm. Nothing is going to be the same anymore. And instead of keep questioning, oh, how am I going to survive, tell yourself, I will know how to survive. I will know how to try. I will be successful.
Mm.
I will come to this camp to learn how to do that, to learn how to
Yep.
be that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Adding on, Adding on to what Julia said, also, it's not a feminist thing, So there are contributions from the men, but they are behind the scene. Yeah, we have advisors, consultants, they are men. Yeah, giving from the men's perspective because we are all partners together, right? We are all
Mm.
leaders together. We complement each other's, male and female. There's no competition, but it's collaboration and complementing each other. So we are bringing the best to you, with the male perspective and the female perspective together. Yeah. So best combination you will ever get.
Yay!
Okay, so that's a little shout out for our
Good
Transform with Courage
Cam.
camp.
Yep.
So Julia,
Yes.
when are we coming back again? Today is
Today's Thursday. So next Tuesday, we are going to
Tuesday.
do Tuesday and Thursday, right? So yes, Benji is Tuesday. So Tuesday, we are going to start with personality type 1. What is personality type 1? So
Ah,
come and join us, then you will know what's personality type 1. And I just want to share that I'm so glad that I come to know about Enneagram. Because when I did the test, when I find out my personality test, I was like personality type, I was like, okay, now I know why I'm like that, why I do things like that, why I think like that, why I
mm,
am like that. So when
yep.
you understand yourself even more, then you know how to, how, for me is then I at least I am not constantly beating myself, but I know how to improve myself and how to even be a better version of myself. Yeah. So it's
Mm,
very exciting, very interesting. So next week, type 1. So in certain episodes, we do have guests coming
mm,
on their type. Sometimes it's only one. I think the last one, okay, you all must come, last one, there's a whole big group of them. Wow, I tell you, I was scared. Yeah. And then we'll let you see, even though they are the same
heard.
personality type, same, but also they are different. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, and I also want to say, I don't know, I'm very interested. I'm very excited about Enneagram because it's like when you know your personality type, it just applies to every area of your life, your
Mm,
working life, how you relate to people, how you relate to your teammates, or leadership. In the leadership role, how you can manage yourself, manage your team, and also how your relationship with your bosses, and then
mm.
entrepreneurs as well, how you can help your client if you know their personality type, right? Or you know your own
Parenting as well.
parenting, so many
Parenting.
things. Oh
Yeah.
my god, you can't the list go on and on. It's like wow. Yeah. So and then probably you also like, oh now I understand why my friend behaved this way, right? So your
Yeah.
interpersonal relationship, yeah. Wow,
We
okay,
have
very
a lot of
exciting.
aha moments.
Yeah. There's like, no, now I know, yeah. Now I know what Anita is that. Now I know why Brenda like that. Wow, the last one I tell you, one whole big. I think it's a nice finale, one whole big party of you. Yeah. So tune in next Tuesday, 12:30.
Tuesday. Yeah.
12:30 on this channel.
Okay.
Personality type 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And
all for today, right?
one more
Yeah.
lah, one more lah. One
One more.
shout out for our monthly monthly empower meeting. We just had one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then September one is gonna be a little bit different. Yes, yes.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah, a
Very
little bit
excited
different.
for
Very
September.
excited. Hot energy. I'm very tired now. Hot. Yeah. So our September monthly MEM is gonna
Hmm.
be
On
offsite.
site
Yes,
and
on site
live.
now, on site and via Zoom as well. So because on site we only have maximum number of people, so we also open up in Zoom. So you can those who can join us live, join us live. Those can't then join us live on Zoom. So
Mm.
exciting, right? Finally we can get to see each other human interaction. Wow, we are craving for that. Yeah. So we will
But
let
with
you know.
social distancing rules
Yeah,
and
we should
regulations.
with responsible social distancing. We are still doing it according to the law. Okay, we're not going to break any laws. Yeah, even the place that we are going to be, they have rules. They are also following law, so we must follow law. Yeah, so we are very excited. Yeah,
I must do it the right way.
yeah, yeah. So nearer towards the meeting, we will let you know where, and then we'll
Mm.
also yeah, you can actually register now already. The site is
The
always
link.
updated.
Yes,
Yeah,
on the link.
there
The link.
you can register
Click,
now,
click,
book
click,
your
click.
spot. Yeah, then we will let you know if you are able to come. I don't know how long. We'll let them know whether where is the venue
Yeah.
later. Much
Yeah, if you want to keep yourself updated with us, join our like our Facebook page. right?
Yes.
And then also, if you have attended our meetings before, remember to subscribe to our Telegram so we will disseminate the information there as well. Yeah, or in the Facebook closed group. Yeah, the closed group is only for those who have attended our meetings before. Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, if you have been receiving my emails, our emails, yeah, just click on those links. Then all the links are inside the emails. Yeah, check
Yeah.
your junk mail, please. Yeah, and
Yeah,
whitelist our.
whitelist.
Otherwise, you say, hey, I never
Whitelist.
received. I never received.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yay! So many things
What else?
happening.
So many things happening. Very exciting.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Ken. So I think that's all for
Yes, that's
the
all for now.
announcement, right?
Yes. So thank
Yeah.
you for joining
Last
us.
but not least,
Then, uh-huh.
last but not
Last but
least,
not
yeah.
least,
Yes. Click subscribe to our channel. We need your support. Yeah, just subscribe our channel, like our channel, share our channel. Yeah, share the episodes. Yeah, because it will benefit and encourage others, your
mm,
friends.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No
That's
more?
my last. No more.
Okay, thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next Tuesday. Really,
Okay.
really come next Tuesday. Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.